Hello everybody, Nikki White here, and today we're continuing with part 2 of our Solo in Seoul series. We're starting off on day 3 in Seoul, and we're going for breakfast at Toast 9. Now, unfortunately, it was really rainy and cold today, so I did trek out to Toast 9 to get some breakfast. I got this egg salad sandwich, but I didn't eat it on the spot. I brought it back to the hotel, but I should have just eaten it fresh, but rain. Then I was off to one of my favorite areas in Seoul, and that is Hongdae. And I don't know if this shopping center is new or I just missed it last time, but I went to AK Plaza, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. When you walk in, you'll see an art box on your right, and this art box was much better than the one in Myeongdong, in my personal opinion. I don't know if it was just stock or the layout, but I enjoyed shopping here much more than I did at the previous location. Then conveniently located right by it was Knotted Donuts, and this actually came recommended by a Korean tattoo artist that did one of my tattoos, so I had a difficult time choosing which donut I was going to go with. They all seemed to be stuffed with a filling, which isn't my usual go-to, but I ended up going with an Earl Grey, since I love Earl Grey, and the filling was super soft and creamy, and I don't normally like filled donuts, but I'd still say this was pretty good. I would like to go back and try another. I didn't research what was in here ahead of time, so it was a nice surprise to see what was in here. I found a butter store, and then I found the Holy Grail, a cinema roll cafe, which I'm going to be doing a whole separate video on because you better believe I went. I just thought dental care with poops was hilarious, so enjoy that. And also check out these weird cats. There was also a One Piece store in here, which I don't really care about One Piece, but I know it's very big. And then they had this cute Japanese goods store, but again, since I was heading to Japan, I was trying not to buy anything really Japanese in Korea, since I don't know if the prices would be inflated or if I could just find it in Japan myself. Then I was off to the Cacao Friends flag shop, which was also decked out for Christmas, and I already mentioned how I feel about Christmas themed things in the previous video, so it was a little disappointing for me since I don't really want to buy anything Christmassy themed. But the store was as cute as ever. They switched up, obviously the wall art and the cutouts, so it was fun to see what they had on display this time. Then I was off to just kind of the shopping street area in Hongdae to see what was new and check out old favorites. Then they had these amazing big cats, and yeah, I mean, it was raining, so it was pretty gross out, but it didn't stop me from snuggling up with them. Imagine my cats were this big. How amazing would that be? Un is an old favorite that I had been to 5 years ago, and I was happy to see that they were still going strong. And then I went to the Sanrio Lovers Club because obviously I'm the #1 Sanrio lover. But I had no idea this existed. Maybe it's new, but it's kind of off the beaten path. So unless you had it on your list, I don't think you'd come across it. And again, unfortunately, it's so gross out. Otherwise, I would have spent more time here and sat outside. So the outside already is a cute little lounge area. And inside there's a gift shop, and then you can't really film, so I don't really have too much footage from inside, unfortunately. Then, of course, being in Korea, I had to go to the Line Friends store. And you know I had to do it to him. I told myself that in both Korea and Japan, I was going to go to Mickey D's once to find an exclusive meal that you can't get anywhere else. So in Korea, it was the Supreme Shrimp Burger, which was super cheap for a meal. It was only like $7. And honestly, it was pretty good.
Alright, I did not bring my camera and gimbal out with me today since it was raining, so all the footage shot before was on my phone. So tonight I have an appointment for a facelift. Okay, so it's not actually a facelift, but some people call it a lunchtime facelift because it kind of gives you the effects of a facelift without an actual invasive treatment. So I'm gonna go do that tonight. Fingers crossed everything goes well.
I'm going to be doing a separate video on the whole facelift experience so that it can be its own thing, so stay tuned for that because I'm also tracking the results. So before I went to my appointment, I went to Stylenanda proper this time to actually look around and do some shopping. And as I mentioned possibly earlier, that it just felt lackluster compared to last time. I don't know if it's because access wasn't the same and like you couldn't go up to the rooftop. Some areas were kind of blocked off. I think the collaboration pop-up going on right now just wasn't really my cup of tea either. So like there wasn't too much for me personally. But that did not stop me from shopping, so I did pick up a little bit of makeup as well as a really cool top that I found there. But please enjoy these visuals because I still think that it's a very innovative, unique space. And the fact that it's got like the hotel vibe and then it's got the swimming pool, the laundromat, it's all very well done still. It's just maybe not as cool as it was last time. My appointment was in Myeongdong, which is very much like the beauty and K-cosmetic central. So I was just killing some time, living the nightlife before my appointment. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next part of this series for day 4, day 5, and so on. Okay, see you, bye!